Let's take a look.
With a little classic Tetris. I'm gonna go get a treat.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, what do we got from Portos? I could use some.
I'll let you eat this while you're doing that, because you're just gonna get it all over the desk.
Spoiler alert, 450K.
Spoiler!
Alright. What do we got here? We already have 3. Okay, level 9 start. Let's see what we got here, Hoth. A level 9 450, okay. Pressing down. See, pressing down. Immediately, I would not press down and really just kind of marinate on every decision. That's good. Okay, I like what you did there. This is a nice build. Nice sloping build there. I like what you do with that little Z piece. And you got a little double well. You got to build out your left. I would have built out your left with this Z. A square dependency and this dependency. There's 2 pieces. I don't know. That's a push for me, actually. Especially on level 9, you have a little more. That's fine. On faster levels, I wouldn't build that L dependency. It's good to get that like left built out. That's gonna work out nicely. Tetris ready. I like that little adjustment. See, that's why I don't like pressing down, because that little square adjustment really kind of worked out for you. All right, build out that left. Yes, absolutely. Right there. Tetris, and immediately Tetris ready. See, with level 9, you can be a little more aggressive, just because you can physically get pieces left and right. I like that decision. I could see you kind of the wheels churning here, right? That's great that you didn't press down here, because you can see it. There's 2 ways to attack this. If you put this bottom down, the line actually becomes a spire that goes anywhere. You'd probably have to put it left, and then you shrink your board to 9 pieces. But by doing this, that's nice. Yep. Okay, now you want to get this addressed, yeah. I like that. Now your Tetris ready. Flatten out. Flatten out, and then build out your left side. Let's see here. So this is, I'm not sure what you should have done with that L, but now you have a board that is segmented into maybe 3 different areas, and now look how fucking hard it was for me to get the right Z or T, and now you're double dependent on those. This could fester quite a bit, but you're all right. But you're okay. I've been like, dude, I'm like PTSD with those like Z and T wells, honestly. All right. I would have possibly audibled out of that line dependency, just because you knew you were getting one of the Z's that you needed. Yeah, you seem to be, you're building into double dependency on a couple different spots here, which is not okay. Love it. Love it. Little tuck. Indeed, okay. All right, let's see how you take this. This is a troubling thing for me, especially with a square. I would have put this Z block over here and then dropped a square right there, because now there's not a really good. Look at this. The game knows that you had no space for that, so it gave you 2 of them. A little 2-for-1 special on the pane. The squares are coming down hard, dude. Okay.
Sail through.
Flatten it out. Yeah. We're looking good now.
Well played. Didn't create any holes in the stack.
Calm and collected. I like that little adjustment for that L. See, this is tough. There was so many pieces that could have helped you right there, but you got kind of the wrong pieces a couple times. Had to pass on a couple lines. Feels bad, man. You prioritized getting Tetris ready there, which is fine. It's aggressive, but you can afford to be aggressive on level 9. So I'm fine with it.
And boom, Tetris.
Boom. Tetris for the Hoth. Channeling that energies into Tetrises. Yeah,
Out the left.
This is a good build. This is a good build. You're not double dependent. You can handle a lot of stuff.
Taking a little single.
Take a little line to flatten it out because it was getting a little too sloping left to right, which is apparently a thing that I've made up now. Double well.
Double wide well.
Double wide well, sure.
And Tetris ready. That's a boom Tetris for Hoth.
All right. Halfway there.
Halfway to what?
450.
Just calling out the end like that.
Oh yeah.
That's another boom Tetris.
It's not the destination, it's the journey. Which is, I think, why we all love Tetris so much. It's impossible.
He says.
Impossible destination.
That's why we all love Tetris so much.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How did we get here? How did we get here?
Oh, sorry.
So it's the wrong.
Either way, you'd be line dependent. At least you can throw 2 bottoms down there.
So what you can do, I would start delayed burning. This is what happens when you don't delayed burn, in my opinion. Okay, so you got this, you got this. So now you should be thinking about delayed burns.
Not even Tetris ready though.
This guy, knowing that this guy's coming back, and not having a good spot for it, I would have put this line here and then laid this flat and just taken the hit on the surplus. This I would have put over here and just started. See, that's a good delay burn. Yes.
You hate using the T to burn.
I know,
though.
but this is getting. Look what's happening here.
You know.
Look what's happening here. This is a situation that can fester. Look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. Okay.
That works.
Alternating L dependency is very different from what was happening before. Excellent.
Yep. And that's a boom Tetris.
And again, alternating L dependencies. My goodness. Whew. Spires. Inspiring game. Oh, dirty Tetris incoming.
Nice.
Love it. Okay, decision time. Yeah, he's going to transfer that wall. Good man. Good man. All right, just might as well just get the factory going again. Look how well it served you before it got spiry.
I can see some adjustments for the next piece too, which is
I'm
really
seeing
great.
a lot of adjustments. It's good. I'm seeing a lot less pressing down now. I think the game started, but like maybe that was just game time nerves. You were just getting settled in.
Was that a, what do you call it? Quadruple flip reverse or something?
Not technically. Not technically. That was a lot of flipping though.
Didn't meet your requirements.
I don't want to purposefully make this formation because look how flat and look at what's happening here. This is actually not a great stack of just. It's like I don't even know what it is. Like 3 cubes. Now 4.
No.
Now I'm not a fan of this. But making
2
adjustments.
pieces can
Yeah,
fill out that left.
it's true. And you're low. But like willfully getting into that scenario.
Full.
That's a nice adjustment. See, these are considered moves from a considered man, Hothenergies. This you could have got Tetris ready. So Hoth, you're good enough to now you're gonna want to, when you see these 2 pieces in concert, you want to get immediately Tetris ready.
So put the Z to the right.
Z to the right,
And
L to the left, and then you're Tetris ready. Because now it's taking you 4 to 5 more pieces to get Tetris ready. You're ready for the line. It worked out, but still, we're in it to win it here. Nice. I like that. I like what's going on here. This is good Tetris instincts right? People want to write off a level 9 game and like, oh, he needs it slow. These are good Tetris instincts for sure. This is when people ask me, should I play on a faster level or should I play on a slower level? It's a combination. Play on a faster level and then play 9 and get your feet under you. You know, get these builds, get these patterns recognized. I would use this. You got to attack. This is horrible right here. I hate this, right? Because look, now this square, you're going to have to like kind of drop it down here. So that L needs to go here and then you can put that square in there. Again, this dependency, I'm starting to like kind of respect this dependency more. Because I'm not getting it. I don't remember it tanking my games, but it's tanked so many games. That was a good little tuck. This is getting tough. Yeah, okay.
All of that work.
This was needless weight on this. I mean,
the dirty Tetris.
I like to get cheeky though. This, I like to say that this is lava until I have to. So you don't have to with this. You can go over here to the left. It's when you have to is when you start putting stuff there. That's me.
But I mean, with then the subsequent, it
Yeah.
ended up being.
It ended up being the correct move.
Weight would have been put there anyway.
I was about to say you should have put that there, but I like that triple actually. I'm not too proud to change my mind. All right, we're getting up there. We're getting close to level 19 here. Let's see how our man kind of takes control. See, now he's not prioritizing Tetris or getting Tetris ready. He's prioritizing survivability, ease of stack. At this speed, you definitely want to. That's a speed uptick. You're playing on the equivalent of level 18 speed now.
16 through 18
16
are the same speed.
This
could have been ready.
This could have been a thing. So knowing that this is coming up, this is a lesson this is like Tetris 301. These little adjustments.
And this is something that Jonas actually, in the past couple years, has folded into his game.
Yes. This is fairly recent.
So explain it.
Right now, you have this two-piece combination. You know what's coming behind it. You don't have a good spot. You actually don't want to be L-dependent here anyways. So it's a good idea to flip this T and make it tall to accommodate for that perfect Z piece. Even though you didn't know you were getting the Z, I don't like these double wells anyways. See, now, it's working. Prioritizing survivability. Oh, that... See, Hoth, you're doing what I'm doing now. I'm making these adjustments that don't necessarily equal better moves just for the sake of adjusting. Like, it's tough. Your brain gets kind of caught in between two moves. I do like that. Okay. I like that delayed burn. Oh, the drought. Here it comes. Oh, no. Oh, okay. This is a common mistake. This is a common mistake. Unless you can survive 19 really well.
Ooh.
That might be.
Nothing's getting over that line.
That might be a ripperoni. Something can get over that line. It's 18 if you reload perfectors. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice dirty touch.
It has to be perfect S. 450 plus game. He gets a 480. You cheeky Hoth.
That transition is so brutal.
So
Every time I do
if you can survive the transition, disregard this. But if you can't survive the transition, a word of advice here. So that, that was the last second adjustment. But if you're coming up on 19, play balls to the wall. Because if you top out here, you still have a 450, but you're on your way to 500.
So what would you say?
Aggressive.
Instead of putting that L there.
Lay it tall and get the Tetris. I'm saying.
Oh.
Right? Look at this.
Stand it up.
Stand it up, get the Tetris. Because the general thought is, if you top out on 17, you only have a couple more levels to go anyways. So might as well go all in.
I mean, that's kind of how the PAL players
Yeah.
play. It's very aggressive because there's an end of the game.
Play like the kill screen's coming, because that is your current kill screen. And it's not going to be your kill screen the whole time.
No, it's not
But
gonna
play
be
more
Ghost Race
aggressive.
Forever.
In the meantime, great game.
Yeah. Thanks
Great
for that, Hoth. That was really interesting to watch. I enjoyed that.
Very well done, sir.